Hello tribe, so welcome to this week's in-depth pick a pile reading. It's going to be focused on eclipse season, and we'll be offering a Reiki circle for Saturday for the eclipse energies with my little crystal magic grid work. If for those of you who want to participate, follow me on naughty_alchemy on Instagram to see that. And I will be offering, probably it is finals week, some reading offerings for the eclipse season as well, if you want this style reading in a more personal reading, right? So I invite you guys to open your energy up to divine insight, divine wisdom, but equally shield yourself from any energy that is not yours. And we're going to call in the divine, we're going to call in your higher self to bring forth the messages about the eclipse season that you're meant to hear. We're going to look at the love aspect of the eclipse season, like what's going to be happening in love for you, and be looking at what's going to be happening regarding healing and work if it comes up. But this is meant to be a thorough reading on what the eclipse season means for you. So to give a little bit of a background, first eclipse is Saturday, April 30th. It's a partial lunar eclipse, and the big eclipse is on May 16th, and it's in Scorpio. So it will be intense energy. But go ahead and pick your heart. These hearts are from Shop Aphrodite, for those of you who don't know, formerly known as Reiki Roses. I follow her on Instagram. She's amazing. This is Carnelian heart. This is pile number 1. This is a Trollite heart, pile number 2, and Guava quartz, pile number 3. So let's get started with pile number 1, which is this beautiful carnelian heart. Love it, love it, love it. So let's see, what does spirit have for you? And we're going to open with this Lemurian deck that I love, that I haven't been using too much lately. Just going to be like your general theme energy for eclipse season for my group number 1. So let's see, what is your general high vibrational ascension message for eclipse season? Just one card here, spirit. All right, so I see this one popping out. So crystal keys is so interesting. I literally just picked this for a personal 1-hour recorded reading that I did. The crystal keys are basically like the energy of the Lemurian quartz. It concerns shadow work. It concerns unlocking divine wisdom. And I feel like that's what's going to be happening for you, my group number 1. You're going to be working through the shadow. You're going to be unlocking wisdom, unlocking insight that's going to help you ascend higher on your journey. You may be seeing a lot of synchronicities, 2-2 in this case. You may have already started feeling energy in your solar plexus chakra, and I certainly resonate with this. Could come up as doubt or insecurity, but ultimately it's meant to empower you so that you illuminate, so that the path is illuminated for you in the eclipse season, okay? And so that you can proceed forward with confidence, okay? So solar plexus chakra and focus for my group number 1, and the unlocking of hidden knowledge. I love it. Let's see, what else? Let's just start pulling. What other general messages you want to give my group number 1, spirit, about eclipse season? Wow, 10 of Swords came out in reverse. Okay, so if there's been anything that you guys have had trouble letting go of, particularly if it could have to do with the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could have to do with your emotions, could have to do with the masculine. This is either about you not letting go of something that left you very defeated. It could be feelings of the past, past hurt, past pains. I feel like this is what you're going to be finally transmuting, finally getting over, like in order to level up. I also feel like you're going to be opening your heart more. My gosh, this came out in reverse too, the 6 of Wands. Jeez. So again, maybe you haven't been successful in letting something go and ending a cycle here, and it's been like hindering or blocking your success, and the eclipse season is coming to unlock this insight, right? To tell you, hey, listen, there's something here, group number 1, that you've been having a hard time letting go of, and it's blocking your success. 9 of Wands. Yeah, you've been very guided. I'm sorry, very guarded. This has felt like a long journey for you. there is this sense of frustration with you guys, a sense of like ego, of like a mental battle or a battle with maybe a friend, a partner, a past relationship, a wound that you guys are, you know, you're being guided to work through. Let's get a little bit more about this, Spirit. I don't generally read reversals, but in this case, I was guided to, because it feels like a cycle hasn't ended here, and it's kind of blocking you and keeping you guarded, my pile number one. So we got communication, connect, reach out, speak, listen. I feel like this is communication with your higher self with this Lemurian energy here. It's like you have the knowledge that you need. It's time to like not only ask yourself like how do you feel and why are you feeling this way, and how are you keeping yourself stuck in old cycles, but equally like to speak more from the heart in all situations this eclipse season, okay? Because you may be triggered in some way to do so, okay? But make sure that you're speaking from the heart and not from ego with that 5 of Swords in the bottom of the deck, okay? Because if not, you're just going to keep repeating the same cycles, right? This is about repetitive patterns, phases, hindering your success in a situation here, okay? Whether it be regarding work or a relationship. Don't repeat the same patterns. So don't expect to have a different outcome if you keep doing the same things. Look at this, choice came out in reverse. Yeah, refusing to like make a choice, refusing to live in your truth. This is blocking you, and it has to do with pride. So maybe for this group, maybe there's a choice that you've been having a really hard time making. And like, because you haven't made a choice, in essence, you've made a choice. And it's like Spirit is saying, and you're not happy with that choice that was made from inaction, right? And so Spirit is saying, well, then if that's the case, then we're telling you to consciously make a different choice. Take different action, right? Ooh, that's a pretty clear message. And I feel like you haven't taken action because that solar plexus energy, right? Because you've been feeling like either you're not good enough, like you've missed your chance, or like you made the wrong choice. And Spirit is saying, but you're on the right path, and a different choice is always available to you. Like it's not what you think. It's not as definitive as you think. What's making it definitive is you not intentionally making a choice, right? What are they healing in this for pile number one during this eclipse season, Spirit? It's almost like when we don't make a choice, the universe makes a choice for us. Creativity. So if you haven't been acting on some inspiration, some divine inspiration, or you've been like procrastinating on a major goal, Spirit is saying like you're stunting your creativity here. You gotta move forward. Okay, this may also just be you focused, really hyper focused on the things that aren't working in your life, and you know that's stunting your creativity. What else is healing? Take action. Exactly. Literally what we were talking about. The repetitive cycle that we were talking about for you, group number one, that's being illuminated during eclipse season, is that it's time to take action when it comes to your creativity and when it comes to your goals, or anything like related to love as well. We have rose quartz here, inner child. Yeah, again, I feel like your own insecurities that could come from conditioning of something that happened to you when you were a child, or something like a subconscious belief that you kept reiterating in your brain since you were a child. I feel like this is what's kept you guarded. This is what kept you from making a choice truly aligned with your soul instead of your ego. And now is your time to shine. Now is the time to kind of get out of this energy of letting the universe decide for you, right? Like the universe is deciding for you because you're not deciding, and it's like that's not really you and your power. That's very disempowering. So when it comes to relationships, right, what is group number one? What's going on with them during eclipse season? I do feel like this sense of this having a relationship vibe to it. Yeah, freedom, leap, Uranus, opportunities. Again, it's time to release yourself from the past. It's something unexpected is coming with Uranus. There's going to be an opportunity here to move your creativity along, or to move a project along, or to move a relationship along. Yeah, in the past, it's been your own fears and limitations preventing you from taking action. Okay? And this is going to be revealed pretty clearly to you in, oh yes, in this eclipse. And the eclipse on the 16th, which has to do with Scorpio, that's the one that's going to be the one that truly shifts things, transforms things here for you. May 16th. Ooh, and twin flame. So this may be my twin flame pile. Again, if you've been stalling on making a decision in regards to your connection, this feels like masculine energy here, but it could also be feminine. So it could be a feminine who's not taking action in terms of her purpose, in terms of the way she's directing her energy. But equally so, I feel like this could be about a connection with someone who hasn't taken action, hasn't made a choice. Spirit's been making the choice for them, and it just keeps coming back around until they make the right choice. Yeah, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like that's the subconscious belief. You feel like this is unrequited love here, and that's not the case. And you need to love yourself more is what I'm getting, group number 1, so that you can believe in love truly and make decisions from a whole heart, like a heart that is feeling worthy of love. Yeah, past life relationship. You have known each other before. So again, this could have to do with the past life connection that keeps coming around for a reason, because, there's a faded element to it with the twin flame card there. Anything else here, Spirit, for group number 1? Yeah, you deserve love. You are lovable. Those are the subconscious blocks that you're working on. Group number 1, you're definitely attracting all of your desires. There's more romance coming into your life during eclipse season too, but first you have to feel worthy of it, and first you have to start intending, like truly intending to like manifest what you want, especially when it comes to this connection. Like, you can't expect the universe to do it for you. Like, you have to consciously do it. That's part of your path. It's part of your soul's journey to consciously choose, right, the way things go. Yeah, you've been very defensive, and in the past, it says protect yourself from those who do not wish you well, yet offer your help to those who most need it. So again, like, just make sure that you're not, that self-talk isn't negative, okay? Because it is kind of blocking you a bit. Group number 1, you've got, and this is Vedic astrology, fulfillment and serenity, alpaca. Watching things grow at their own pace can be more rewarding than attaining them. So again, I feel like during eclipse season, you're going to be watching things grow, whether they be your projects or a relationship here, group number 1. Again, if you're intentionally making the decision to do so, right? And then you've got reduction and devastation. Pay attention to your flaws. In them, you will discover your affinity with others. Exactly. I feel like, again, like, one of your blocks, my group number 1, that's going to be revealed to you that you're going to be working through in eclipse season is working through feeling unlovable and not worthy of love, okay? You also have birthing and safeguard here. It says, sacred is the divinity contained in your skin. The blood running through your veins is simply a miracle. So remember that you are worthy of love, that you are the divine, and that this, that's part of what you're learning in this eclipse season. Okay, my group number 1, I'm just going to close out with an activation here. And you've got time. So the energy of time supports our understanding of the relativity of time and our capacity to be present and in the moment, present in the moment. So again, stay present in eclipse season, my group number 1, but equally, like, make intentional decisions to free yourself from not feeling loved, or feeling like the person that you love doesn't love you back, or like not having control over your life, because you definitely do. And the only reason why things are happening out of your control is because you're not intending, like, with the right energy, right? You're not being assertive enough in your decisions. So that's what I have for you, group number 1. I hope that these messages resonated. We're going to go on now to group number 2. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, go follow me on naughty_alchemy on Instagram. And let's get these cards out of the way so that we can move on to group number 2. Again, I will be offering eclipse offerings there, so that'll be fun. Oh my gosh, so many cards. Jeez, taking longer than I expected this to. Let's move this out of the way. This is group number 2. All right. So I think we've got them all out of the way now. All right. So here we go. Group number 2, you have Cholite. So this is all about ascension, about an upgrade in, like, your higher chakras in this eclipse season. Let's just go ahead and pick a general card from the Sumerian deck that I'm using for the general energy of the eclipse for you. What is it, my group number 2? What is the general ascension message here for my group number 2. Let's see, general ascension energy here for my group number 2, Spirit. We get one card. Gracious receptivity. Look, more blue. Okay, so, and the sound of the universe. Yes, definitely. Okay, so my group number 2, you're definitely getting insight during eclipse season. You're going to be feeling very connected. I'm definitely getting like some communication of some sort that you've been waiting on, maybe coming through. Make sure that you're open to this communication if it's what you truly want. You're going to be getting signs and music about this as well. Let's see what else. What's happening for group? Stay open. That's a big one. Okay, stay open to the possibilities. Stay open to communication. Stay open to transformation, into the higher energies, into the light codes being integrated in your system. Give us a general energy here for my group number 2, Spirit. 5 of Cups. Okay. What else? My group number 2, Spirit. We got 10 of Wands. I'm going to have to grab a tissue here. And the 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. All right. With the 8 of Swords. Okay, so my group number 2, you may be experiencing a little bit of fear. There may be, you may be very much in your head during eclipse season. Like maybe your mind is what is triggered during eclipse season. And Spirit is saying, listen to that inner dialogue, okay? Because the eclipse season are really potent for manifestation or for like shifts, energetic shifts. And you don't want to be shifting in this like disappointed energy, right? Like it's time to move on from whatever's happened in the past for you guys and realize that you still have other opportunities here to do amazing things. And the eclipse season is going to be about looking at your emotion, observing your emotions, but equally realizing that there's some opportunities here that you may be missing, too hyper focused on the negative, with being too hyper focused on the negative, okay? And there's insight that you're not receiving because of the focus on the emotion as opposed to on the opportunities at hand. Okay, I do feel like you will be feeling the energies very intense. This may be my fire sign or water sign pile. Especially the eclipse on the 16th of May, which is the Scorpio eclipse. It's time to put down the wands, right? You've been carrying a lot and it's time to put down the wands. It's time to, you're going to be purging your emotions for sure. Okay, and you can do this with either working with others who know how to do this or like seeking counsel. But I also feel like you've planted a lot of seeds in your life already, and it's time to kind of just let the universe bring what's meant to be brought to you. Okay, and you know, be open to that, obviously, right? I just turned over my little turtle here by accident. So maybe you've been feeling, maybe that's what you're in your head about, that things have been moving kind of slow for you guys. Let's see what else. Yeah, union. So this could be involving a union. Something manifesting here that you're not even seeing. 2 of Cups. You're focused on the past, but there's this opportunity here to reconnect, to come back into union. We have on the right path with self as well. Opportunity to come back into balance within. You're on the right path when it comes to your purpose. But put down the wands. Like it's time to receive after everything you've planted. It's time to travel. Time to go on an adventure. Time to be a wanderer on this journey. There's something unique about you and about your service, okay? And so just trust that whatever you've been experiencing thus far is bringing you closer to your desires, but you also equally have to be open to receiving those desires, okay? What's healing for my group number 2 during eclipse season? You've got, all right, so you need to ground. You're healing your emotions, and grounding will be helpful. What's healing for my group number 2 in eclipse season? Learning. Okay, you're going to be learning about your spiritual self, about the process of things. Sexuality, yeah. And I feel like there's going to be an important trip for you guys where you're going to see your desires manifest in a real physical way. And you're going to be letting go of like the disappointment of the past, okay? And I feel like heart-to-heart conversations may be happening for you as well. And you're going to be like inspired to have those conversations because of the openness that you're being guided to have here, okay? what about regarding love, Spirit? What does this eclipse season have? Oh, I also feel like when it comes to money, you guys, you're going to be manifesting more money too. So don't worry about spending money on like a vacation. It's good to be a wanderer. It's good to like take a chill pill. I'm really getting like group number 2 needs a chill pill. What's going to be happening in regards to love for my group number 2? Avoided. So you may have be avoiding a connection, or avoiding like truly feeling like letting go of like the past. And it's time because it's been keeping you stuck. Yeah, things are, you're karmically completing, you're achieving karmic balance here. You're learning your lessons during eclipse season. And it's going to start feeling a lot less heavy once you surrender it all to Spirit and just stay open to what's meant to come, which seems like very passionate and fun times. Okay. And like the sharing of that with someone. Yeah, they may be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an air sign. Again, your thoughts manifest. Okay, so make sure that you're manifesting exactly what you want when it comes to this trip or this partnership. Okay, and your desires as well as your money, right? I feel like what you're working through in this eclipse season is lack mentality, is doubts. Is this avoidance like that you've been doing, where you've been like avoiding like truly feeling your feels? What else is happening during eclipse season romantically for my group number 2, Spirit? Yeah, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Exactly. I feel like you were so focused here on what hasn't worked in the past for you, my group number 2, that you're not seeing that there's still this opportunity for love here. That you're literally stepping back into union with a special connection here. Stay optimistic. Stop avoiding. Stop pausing. There is no stalemate here. What's holding you up is you. Stay grounded and stay optimistic, right? Because again, there's been karmic balance achieved through the work that you've been doing internally and spiritually. And I feel like twin energy here with Gemini too, because that's a sign of the twin. It's like you're finally like getting it. Like you're like during eclipse season, you're like, yeah, wow, it's been me that's been holding this up. And it's like that's why you finally get like this karmic completion. Yes, this is your soulmate. This is your person. Be receptive to this soulmate connection coming in, this divine counterpart connection coming in that is for you, that is aligned or realigning. Yes, and there is shared romantic feelings here. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So again, I feel like there's going to be some communication here regarding a connection. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have trust. There's definitely the possibility for romance here for group number 2 if you stay optimistic and stop harboring on the past or thinking that things aren't working out in this connection, or for you, because they are. It's time to let go of the past and let this new romantic cycle, this new union cycle phase to come in. You've got defense and alliance. Funny, group number 1 got this too. Protect yourself from those who do not wish you well, yet offer your help to those who most need it. Yeah, again, like if you may be talking to people or talking to friends who aren't pouring the right energy into your life or into this connection because they simply don't understand the nature of it. Okay, so be careful who you tell your things to, or where you share things about this connection. This connection seems like very protected and very spiritual, so be careful where you're sharing about this connection or the things that you've done in this connection, because this connection is stepping into union again, and the energies need you to be focused on staying optimistic and not having other people's like juju in here. So we have Atlas, guidance and discovery. There is a map inside your heart. May you one day realize you are both the seeker and the guide. So it's Spirit is saying, you already know. What you're seeking is seeking you, group number 2. And that's like revealing itself to you during eclipse season. You have willpower and vulnerability, strength and fragility. Teach us how our vulnerability is purely a blessing. Yeah, like don't be afraid of your feelings, group number 2. I feel like you have been, and that's been holding you up. It says feed your soul with love and abundance will flow. Yeah, if you've been worried about money, my group number 1, love and money are the same vibration. So just trust that everything that you've been manifesting is coming to be. Okay. And lastly, what is activating for my group number 2 during this eclipse season? What is activating for my group number 2 in this eclipse season? Intimacy. Dude, you got romantic feelings here with this trip energy and sexuality. Okay, and then you've got intimacy. So I feel like this group, y'all gonna be, you know, getting intimate in this eclipse season. Or at the very least, you're gonna be having heart-to-heart conversation that invites intimacy into a connection here that is being reborn. Or a new connection that's coming into your life, depending on, this feels like something from the past, but again, it could be something new. Maybe it's just a past life connection, okay? You'll know intuitively whether this is something from the past or something new. For some of you, it is someone from the past. For some of you, it's someone new. So it really depends, you know, a lot of people watch this, on what your situation is and what you're trying to manifest, right? So the energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. Yeah, that's what's happening for group number 2. You're transmuting all the fears, the blocks, the doubts of becoming close to a situation again. Okay, and in eclipse season, once you're done, you're going to be allowing closeness, because you're going to be letting go of the past and letting go of the stalemate energy. Okay, because you're going to be consciously making the choice to be more receptive and to feel the love that's here and that's magnetizing to you during eclipse season. So I love that, group number 2. I hope that this resonated. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe, share, all that jazz. Follow me on Instagram at naughty_alchemy. I will be having some eclipse specials, a Reiki circle, a remote Reiki circle that I'll be doing this week. And you know, I'm always doing stuff. So if you follow me on Naughty Alchemy, you'll always get the most current offerings that I have up. It also has all my information on personal readings, which I also do, and anything else you may be interested in. So just hit me up there via DM, or you can email me at lightwork02332@gmail.com if you'd like a reading that way. All right, so group number 3. What do we have? So you guys are the guava quartz. Let's first pick a general card here from my Lemurian deck, and then we will look at different energies concerning the eclipse for you. So my group number 1, now let's shuffle. I'm sorry, group number 1. Group number 3, maybe there's some messages for you in group number 1, and that's why that energy was just coming out. What is group number 3's opening message here, Spirit? General ascension message for this eclipse season that is coming up. Balanced forces. Look at this card, you guys. Beautiful. So I feel like my group number 3 are my light workers, people that have been through these eclipse energies before, who've done the work, who've peeled back the onion. And it definitely feels like things are going to be balancing for you guys in this eclipse season. Okay, and I also was getting like higher heart chakra vibes with the guava quartz. So again, there's this sense of balance, this sense of yin and yang. What's on the bottom of the deck? Vulnerability. Yeah, but it comes from you being vulnerable. Look at the 2 Lemurian quartz again. Yeah, there's this sense of like a kundalini awakening for you guys. Can't speak. Especially if you're on some kind of divine counterpart journey or sacred connection journey. I see awakening. You see how there's like these spirals here? Remember, I always say that the spiritual journey isn't linear, it's spiral. I see there's actually quite a few of those spirals there. It's actually 1, 2, 3. So it could involve 3 people or children, or just working with spirit on this journey, right? Again, I feel like whoever this involves for you, my group number 2, the energy feels very balanced, which is good. The other pals are kind of a little bit focused on the shadow, which is normal for eclipse season. That's what it's meant to do, especially when the second eclipse is in Scorpio. It's all about transformation. It's all about that deep dive into the shadow. So let's see. What do you want to tell us? Oh my gosh, 2 of Cups. Again, I was seeing that yin and yang energy here. So what's happening for eclipse season for my group number 3? 2 of Wands. Also that 2 energetic forces, 2 spiritual beings. You're planning. You're seeking balance. 2 is also a number of balance. You're plotting in eclipse season. You know what? I don't feel that. Even though I saw the 2 of Cups there, I'm not feeling the 5 of Cups. I pulled that out there. That's the one. Two of Swords, 2 and 2. So you may be seeing a lot of synchronicities revolving 2, 2, 2. I see you guys needing to make a decision, needing to plan, needing to face the truth, needing to go within and, you know, listen to yourself, listen to your higher self, connect to yourself, to view things from the spiritual perspective, to take a more balanced approach here during eclipse season. Oh my God, 10 of Cups. I knew I was getting that divine counterpart vibe. King of Pentacles. So group number 3, you're going to be very abundant in eclipse season. You're going to be seeing money coming in. You're going to be feeling grounded. You're going to be feeling confident. You know, abundant, like I said, wealthy. I feel like if you've been having any issues with money, you're going to be seeing that balance out. I also feel like there's this desire from this group to find a place of balance and clarity within a connection. I feel like that is coming in for you guys. There is someone here planning, a masculine energy, planning to come forward, planning to be clear. And all the feminine energy needs to do, whether you're female or male, doesn't matter. This is just about energy. One person needs to be in flow and one person needs to be acting. That's what I'm getting from this balance energy. And that's just going to bring like this happy ending, this fulfilled reunion for you guys, okay? One of you is also manifesting the other, I feel like. Or you both may be manifesting each other, thinking about each other, visualizing, things like this. Let's see what else. What else do you want to know about eclipse season, Spirit? For group number 3. What are they working through? Home, yeah, belonging, origin, comfort. You're being called home. You're being magnetized home. There's something here about coming home to yourself, but equally coming home to a connection, to realizing things, moving beyond mental conflict. You have retreat, self-love, self-care, contemplation, rest. Yeah, this 2 of Swords is really giving me like a lot of thinking about how to approach the situation more balanced, for sure. But first you need to like care for yourself, you know, love yourself, rest, so that you can make the right choice, is what I'm getting. And then you've got completion, ending, results, rewards. Yeah, what you're gonna get is exactly what you want. This 10 of Cups is fulfillment, this union. Okay, but a choice does need to be made. Okay, there are many possibilities here. Don't hesitate, make the choice. Again, make the choice from a centered, grounded, balanced place. That's key here for group number 2. Okay, let me see if there's any crystals that you guys... Oh my God, I hope I didn't break that. No, I didn't. Sorry about that, guys. You know, what crystals will help in your healing, or what are you healing during eclipse season? So we've got Mother Earth. Yeah, that sense of everything being like up there, like out of reach. I feel like things are finally grounding for you guys. A lot of mother healing too. Mothering yourself, taking care of yourself. Joy, yes. I feel like you've had a lot of time to yourself, my group number 3. And you've retreated, you've done that work. And now you're going to be experiencing a lot of joy from the balance that comes from right after eclipse season. Like whatever you have to work out, whatever decision you have to make, and acceptance. I love it. I love it. There was definitely something here that you weren't seeing, or you weren't accepting, or you weren't making a choice. And I feel like finally you're like, yes, this is for me. This is for me. And you're going to see the results because you finally have that epiphany moment during eclipse season, okay? And again, I feel like this is my light worker pile. I feel like you guys are the ones in service to the collective here, and you've been like really working on yourselves to be balanced, okay? And to accept. And to work through the shadow work. You know, like I always talk about that step of acceptance in the shadow when we're doing shadow work. And I feel like, you know, that's where you're getting to. I feel like you're not going to be like, what's the word? Like not as triggered. You're just going to be feeling more healed. And like you've completed a big cycle. What about in regards, I mean, this has been about love, but this can also be about just like what fulfills you, your life purpose, inner union, right, with self, reflection and projections. Yeah. What was happening in this connection previously, that you guys were like a mirror to each other. You were reflecting to each other your wounds, places where you weren't grounded, especially like inner child wounds, mother wounds. You guys brought this up for each other in this connection, okay? But I feel like now it's pretty clear that that's what was happening so that you guys could heal and, you know, realign. Because I feel like if you fell out of alignment, it was because there was some healing to do. Exactly. Healing the inner child. Literally what I was talking about. You've done this, right? You've done this inner child healing. There's nothing keeping you stuck anymore. You've gone within. You spent the time you needed to heal and to be alone. And now you can move forward in, you know, a healthy way from a healthy inner child. My goodness, all the cards are falling. Yep, masculine. Masculine here. Someone's taking action here. Someone's more balanced. Someone who may have not been balanced in the past. Twin flame energy here for my group number 3. I was definitely getting that from the beginning. Definitely lots of balance here. Okay, let me see any advice here for any advice to for the energy here. We've got fulfillment and serenity. This is a Vedic astrology deck. Watching things grow at their own pace can be more rewarding than attaining them. Yeah, again, it's been a process for you guys, but I feel like you are seeing your rewards come to completion. Pisces energy here with this one. Virgo energy here too. But Pisces and Virgo are opposite signs, so they're always kind of like in resonance or in alignment, right? So keep faith in the journey, for one day you will look back just to realize how content you are. Yeah, so again, Spirit is saying keep faith in the journey. Things are balancing. Things are happening. You're healing. You're doing this inner child work. You're feeling joy because you've done the work in eclipse season. You're going to be taking action from a more balanced place. You have wisdom and affinity, and this is Gemini. Duality teaches us that in order to love, we must bind together that which differentiates us, right? Again, this is like the sign of the twins, Gemini. I feel like in the past, you might have felt like your differences with this person or this other person were so big that there was no way you guys could find a middle ground. But I feel like in eclipse season, group number 3, you're going to be seeing that there is a middle ground. And all you guys have to do is compromise and talk to each other about it. It doesn't mean compromise your needs. It means compromise so that you can both appease, you know, whatever it is you're both needing in order to come together in this more balanced way. Because, again, I do feel like both of you do want the same things here. You will seek reward for all the work you've done. Okay. Let's pull some romance angels. Romance angels for group number 3, Spirit. Romance angels. Number 3, Spirit. What does eclipse season have for this group? Oh my gosh, true love. I love it. This is the romance of a lifetime. So again, this connection is the 10 of Cups. Whoever you're dealing with here, whatever healing has happened, whoever's coming back around, whether it be from another life or from this life, dude, this is your true love, okay? This is, you've done the work. If you've ever fallen out of alignment and you're coming back into alignment now, I feel like you've already seen that this is happening. You already feel that this is happening. And you've always kind of known that this was it. You know, this connection was it. Yeah, passion. There's going to be a lot of passion between you guys in eclipse season. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. That's twice. 2 cards on joy. So this connection is going to be bringing a lot of joy for you. And it's because you have also found joy within you and have healed enough to do that. Where in the past, I feel like you still had to work through that. And it was like you were projecting a little bit here. Yes, chemistry. Yeah, this is what I've been saying, dude. I've really been feeling like, and usually the eclipse season are very impactful for the twins. Look at this. This is my twin flame card in this deck. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, the twin flame journey, right? That's just a label, you guys. You don't have to buy into the label. It's just a sacred partnership journey. I feel like this group, you guys are grounding this very much. And there's a lot of passion here, a lot of desire for each other. I feel like you guys are going to be exploring your passions because you've come back into alignment in this really balanced way, okay? And it's like your connection has been remagnetized. The magnet has been reactivated. Okay, and it's going to be bringing you guys closer together. Again, in the past, if you ever fell out of alignment, it was because you were on this journey, and this journey is about healing. Like if you haven't done the healing within, like it just keeps falling out of alignment, right? And sometimes we need those. You know, we some of the work we do is together in union, and then some of the work we do is separate. So I feel like you're starting group number 3 to understand that there has been a purpose for all of it. What's activating for group number 3? Freedom. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, balanced expression, and bold exploration. So what I'm getting from this group number 3 is that you finally freed yourself, and equally this connection, from the burdens, the projections, the fears of the past, the wounding of the past. I feel like finally you're going to be approaching relationship or this union here, or this, you know, relationship. and even your own journey, your own aspirations, your own goals, from this really free place where in the past you were really constrained by your insecurities and by the work you had to do. Now you're free to not only feel the happiness here of the 10 of Cups that you've deserved and that you've worked towards, but you've also like accepted both your light and dark in such a healthy way that like you're achieving that union within too. Like you're achieving this joy, and then you're feeling this joy in whatever this is magnetizing for you. Okay, and like I said, for some of you, this is a connection that you've both been doing the work together. Very divine counterpart-ish. Okay, and again, when you guys are balanced, you always come back together, because it's like it's fated, right? That's kind of like the role that this connection has taken on your life, right? And now you're free to love from a more whole place, and I love that for you guys, group number 3. So if this resonated, you guys, please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on naughty_alchemy on Instagram. I'm always offering stuff there. We'll be offering some eclipse specials, some Reiki offerings, some reading offerings. If you don't have Instagram, you can always email me about readings at lightwork02332@gmail.com as well. Okay, so sending you guys so much love. I hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you always for supporting this work and supporting my page. Take care.